You're lying about me! You're lying about me! I need you all to take a deep breath. My daughter's here.
Oh, Lord, Mary gonna give them a blessing. She really gonna make Whitney and Lisa hold hands.
I did nothing to you through DMs, through take accounts. None of this is from me. So just remember that. I can hate you, but I wouldn't do that to you.
Whitney's husband is like, I don't hate you, Lisa. Oh, Lord, but now John get in the way and get on Whitney's husband. You touch me again, John. So Whitney and her man decide to leave before they get to real boxing.
Whitney's sitting and crying. For her to accuse me of that is bull. I do not like my character question. I didn't do anything to her. I put up with enough. I'm not forgiving this. We are done.
Oh, God, the next day, John said, I picked us up a chicken and some salads. Oh, you've been watching, John. How you doing, boo? Oh, my God. At Whitney House, her man dumping out all the Vita. Not the Vita. Oh, my God. This is petty, girl.
I was so surprised with Justin's reaction last night.
Oh, God. Whitney says, I'm shocked that I wasn't able to walk up to Whitney's husband and insult her to his face. Whitney's man is like, I ain't had rage in a long time, but don't test me. Whitney's right. She wanted a fight to distract and deflect.
Nobody cares about your jewelry anyway, Whitney. You're hoping you hit a $100,000 lick.
Oh, God. Brittany crying about being lonely because she ain't got a kid and she farting around with this Osmond. Get on with your new man. Oh, God. Bronwyn in another one of her costumes going to dinner with her husband. You look like a Muppet. Once you took that feathered coat off, this dress does nothing for you. Oh, she likes to do airport pickups in costumes. Oh, this heifer showed up in a shark, a frog, a mushroom. Child, Bronwyn's husband's like, oh, so you don't get along with Brittany, the one that practices the polygamy, showed up with 2 dates to the party. Oh, she ain't inviting her or her menses. She don't even know if she gonna invite Heather. Oh, she got real money. She got, I can pay for every motherfucker in here money. I am low-key with Bronwyn's husband on the Gwen situation. They're despicable people. They've shown you they're despicable people. Why let her get hurt?
Lisa goes to lunch with someone that looks like her sister. Well, a sister/mother. Ooh, God. Those jowls. They're so tight and so deep here. It's almost like a facial vagina.
So she's whining that Angie's always thought she was a bad mom.
It was truth serum for her.
Honey, the only reason you concerned about your parenting is because you know you lacking. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing that'll get me in a tizzy when I know I'm doing what I'm supposed. Over with Whitney, Bronwyn, and Angie. Whitney's pissed. She says her husband is owed an apology. And Whitney still believes
it's Lisa Barlow that spread the lie about Alibaba.
Whitney tells Bronwyn, well, look, Lisa gonna be your friend because you have everything she wants. She wants to be at the parties. Bronwyn invites all the girls to thermal. It's so interesting. I love a video about thermals and sky grazers. If anybody knows about the thermals and the sky grazer videos with the thick buoyant gravity, put it in below. Put it in below. You are my people. They also are a little pissed with Heather because Bronwyn's like, yeah, she running and telling that. And Angie said, you know, it's true. She took what I told her in confidence to Lisa. Angie said, I feel like you're in this place where you want to prove your support to Lisa, Heather, and I don't think she deserves it. You're not holding her to the same standard you're holding me. Heather said, well, that's food for thought. I never considered it. But now it's time for the coots to have they congregate. So Justin said, I had to defend my wife. What she was saying wasn't appropriate. I mean, she can say it to them, but she can't say it to me. He said, well, I got angry when you took a step towards Lisa, like he was really gonna do something. So they apologized. They talk it out. It wasn't really nothing. They gonna have their smashed potatoes and move on. See, this is why we can't have a reality show with men, because it's like, oh, I'm sorry. And half the time, oh God, is it still going? He wants Lisa to get an apology too. He's like, I'm gonna think about it, but this is how this heifer acts. Why should I apologize when she came up to me yelling in my face my wife's a liar? You know that ain't going in well. Over in Bronwyn's oddly shaped house, Heather drops by. What? Oh, what in the cat in the hat shit she got on now? And she just can't look normal for once. Lays for earrings, I have to say, Bronwyn's house looks like my house will look when I have that kind of money. So Heather get right to it. She's like, I'm surprised you invited me since you don't seem to like me very much. So Bronwyn goes on and apologizes for being messy because she said, well, I didn't think you liked me either, so I added some stank to what I said to Angie. Yeah, I was messy and I admit it and I apologize. Bronwyn, you know how to play the game good. However, Bronwyn's like, but you gotta say you messy too. Cause you've been telling people I'm vicious and two-faced it. Girl, Heather's like upset that Bronwyn's beating her to the punch to not get her comeuppance, and that's why she's saying, you're better than me, you understand everything. And she's like, well, look, I invited you because I'm inviting everybody on this trip, and I'm figuring out whether or not I want to invite you because I don't want this to be a huge issue. Heather's like, wait, I'm supposed to earn an invite, bitch? I'm an OG. I know you confused. I thought you wanted me to come over so we could, mend fences so you could apologize. And Braun was like, and you don't take any responsibility? Oh, God. Heather said, well, I didn't know what was going to happen. You're pretty unpredictable. You say different things to different people. And you do. Oh, Heather says she showed me her shitty house and her shitty intentions, and I don't care for either of them. Oh, Heather's like, I'm tired. I appreciate this, but girl, I'm done. She said, this is not the friendship I want to have. I'm glad you have new friends. Bronwyn said, I'm truly hurt by this. I was willing to take responsibility and apologize sincerely. The fact that you can't is truly lacking self-awareness. And Heather, it is, because you know how you play this game. And she was ready to make nice before the trip. And that's what you do. But I also understand Heather where she's like, you're playing the reality show game really well, but I'm not going to buy it. And now you want to, slip by and squirm through having the argument and getting called to the carpet and having the messy after apology. You want to skip all that and go right to the quiet, sit down, work it out apology. Oh, Bronwyn, don't you try to strum up a fake tear. You know this heifer is not worth nobody crying. But next week in Palm Springs, or what is it? Thermals and sky grays. Oh, we finally get to see Meredith's husband. Oh, Lord. Meredith's husband look a little activated, too. Next week's gonna be good. All right, well, I'm gonna see you soon for something.